Hey guys, in today's video we're checking out a Lavalier wireless microphone system by XVive. This is the U6 and I'm actually wearing it right now, as you can see right here. And what's cool about this is that this is the transmitter as well as the microphone all in one. So you don't have to have a transmitter and then a long cable going to the Lavalier mic. This is an all-in-one unit, and it is wireless. It's actually a really cool little product. So I'm going to go over the setup, the specs, how it works, hear a tone test, which obviously you can hear right now because I'm going to be using it for this whole video, and see if it's something that's going to be right for you. I want to thank XVive for sending me this product to check out. It's not a paid video, they just sent it to me to check out. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't feature it on the channel. If you are interested in purchasing one, there will be purchase links down in the description down below. All right, let's go ahead and get started and see if the system is right for you. Okay, so this is everything that's included with it. So you get a carrying pouch to carry all this stuff in, which is really nice. This is the transmitter and this is the receiver, labeled as such, so it's easy to see. I'll show you how to set it up here in a second. You do get a dual charging cable so that you can charge both of them over micro USB. So it does come with a TRS cable for going, just straight out of the receiver into like a camera or something like that. However, they do include this cable, the TRRS cable, which is what you use in order to go into an iPhone or a phone or something like that. So you plug this into here and then send that into your iPhone, which is how I've been using this. It does come with a clip, so it's easy to attach to your clothes, which I'll show you how to do here in a minute. For another option of how to attach it, you do get a windscreen right here, and then here's another way to attach it, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So setup is really easy. So this is the transmitter, very, very tiny as you can see. Push the button on the side, so you have a power button to turn it on, and then when you push the button on the side, you can see you can scroll between the 4 channels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You do have the USB port here on the side in order to plug it in for charging. So as far as attaching it, you have 2 options. You have this clip, which just clips right in here on the back, which is really nice. This is how I've been using it. Pretty convenient, you just push it in, and it holds it really well. It's not falling off. I haven't had it fall off at all. Or you can attach a hook and loop type of thing, which you can see by looking at it here in the manual. They show you a picture, just multiple options on how to connect it, but I think most of you will use that clip. Okay, so this is the receiver. We push the power button on the side, turn the unit on. You can see here on the top, when you push that same button, it'll scroll through the channels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you also have this decibel level, so you can set it. So if you push that button, you can set it to unity gain, -10 dB or -20 dB, which is where I actually recommend it is -20 dB. And you plug that TRS cable into the output here and send that where you're trying to send the signal to. And then don't forget, if you do want to record into like a smartphone or something like that, you do have to attach this TRRS cable to it, which is included. And then of course, if you're using an iPhone like I am, you have to use one of these adapters. But this is how I've been recording it the entire time, and it's worked great. And then there is this windscreen. So it actually just clips on at the very top. It's actually really easy to use. You can see there's the 2 holes at the top, and you just push it in, you'll feel it click. And now it looks like it's going to an 80s concert or an emo concert or something like that. So pretty big, but hey, it gets the job done. Okay, going over their specs really quickly. So it is in the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. You should watch my video all about the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, but for something like this, it's going to be fine because I don't think you're going to be using more than 3 of these at once, so this is completely usable. But do watch my video on 2.4 just so you understand about it. You have 4 different channels to choose from. The frequency response is 80 hertz up to 20 kilohertz. Signal to noise ratio is 100 decibels. 5 milliseconds of latency, so you're not going to hear it. The operating range is 90 feet, which I think is more than adequate. I don't think you're going to be very far from where the transmitter and the receiver are in most cases. It does charge over a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. The battery life is 4 hours, and it takes 2 hours to charge. And you are able to use it while you're charging, so if you need it to charge while you're using it, that is an option. So you can use this with a phone, iOS or Android, a DSLR camera, camcorder, GoPro, laptops. It's definitely compatible with many things. Okay, so as far as price, as of right now, it's $110 about. Purchase links will be down in the description down below. They are Amazon affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything to use those links, but it's a free way to support the channel if you do decide to use them, so I would appreciate it. As far as a tone test, you're hearing it right now. You've heard it throughout this whole video. This is the tone of the microphone. So obviously, as I'm shooting a video, I'm going to be doing post-editing and adding EQ compression and stuff like that. So that's what you've heard this whole time. So what I'm going to do right now, there's no processing. This is completely dry. There's no processing, no EQ compression or anything. What you're hearing is just the mic going into my iPhone right now. And then now, this is how it sounds with the processing. The other thing I am going to do is I'm going to now talk just into my iPhone, because I am filming on my iPhone, so you can hear how just the iPhone mic sounds compared to this. So this is me just talking into the iPhone mic. You can hear my dogs barking. You can see that the U6 is off, so this is not what's being recorded. This is just the direct signal into the iPhone mic. So you can hear the difference for sure. So there you go. So it's up to you if you like the tone of it. I think it's completely usable. Something my studio room isn't really treated. It's not really a super treated room. You can hear kind of, the echo with there. So getting a treated room is definitely very valuable for lavalier microphones if you are going to shoot, more high-end important stuff like that. So I had some friends come over from the Nashville Artist Institute. They needed to film some videos, so they used some of my wife's equipment, some of the green screen camera and stuff like that. And she asked me for the audio stuff, so I brought a bunch of different options, including this one. So I brought like my Sennheisers with, that had to have a cable attached to it, and the microphone had to attach to the body pack. And they ended up going with this one, and that's actually what they ended up using. So here's a clip from that they use this with.
Typically, I don't include any specific riffs or licks or the exact tablature for the guitar solo, but I do indicate that this one has got a specific lead line or lick that we need to use.
So they were obviously very happy with it. So it is definitely a benefit of how easy this thing is to use. It's just all in one, which is really nice. This is my nice Sennheiser system. Great system, very expensive, much more expensive than this. But in order to get a lavalier microphone, you have to, attach it to here, have this long cable kind of tucks behind your shirt or your jacket or a dress or whatever you're trying to use it for. So it's up to you if you want to go that route or with the simplified route where this is the transmitter and the microphone all in one. Pretty cool, and I actually really like that. Okay, so just as like a tone thing, so just something to keep in mind, and this is true with lavalier mics in general anyways, but if I'm talking like this and I start turning away, you can kind of hear the difference in volume. You can turn, and turning to the right as well. So, but more extreme is if I like look up and I start talking this way versus when I start to look down and start talking this way. So that's just something to keep in mind. Also something to keep in mind, make sure you use that negative decibel level. I have this, they recommend having it about 10 inches away from your mouth, which is where I have this. I'm going to take it off, and then once you start moving it up, so as it's getting closer, you're never going to put it up this close anyways. I don't know why you would, but, at higher, and then as it goes lower, you can hear, the level of it. So just make sure you watch that, and I can say that because this is the second time I'm filming this entire thing, because the first one I had it set at unity gain, and I'll let the audio speak for itself. Hey guys, in today's video we are checking out a new lavalier wireless microphone system by XVive. So make sure that you always test your audio. It's such a dumb mistake on my end, but make sure you do that for sure. So if you like the way that this sounds, purchase links are down in the description down below. So that's basically it. Quick note, I did review the X4 by XVive, which is a really cool portable in-ear monitor system. So definitely check out that video. Check out that video by clicking the link on your screen now, or some of the other videos, of course, that are on your screen as well. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages at Scott Ewell Music on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you want me to check out some other gear. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.